Live coast to coast, America plays Paranoia. You're playing from satellite cameras in living rooms around the country. You're connected by internet and by telephone. You're all battling one studio contestant. Paranoia. It starts now.
You bet it starts now. It's Paranoia. Hi, everybody. I'm Peter Tomarkin, and we're coming at you live coast to coast with an incredible game in an incredible environment, and you can get in this game. Yes, you can. Pick up the phone and call 1-877-PARANOIA. We are the most user-friendly game show in the history of mankind. Also, if you've got a computer, get on the internet with paranoia.excite.com, and we've got some excited folks there on the satellite. In fact, we have a game actually in progress, and we are going to say hello once again to our in-studio contestant, who actually is going after $1.5 million. Let's say hello again to Kevin Rook from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Kevin, how you doing?
Oh, just fine.
Good. Have you had 24 hours to think about it? Have you become more or less paranoid?
A little more. I've been trying to remember everything.
Well, I understand. Well, as I recall, you are a comedian on one coast and an attorney on the other.
Yeah, I took the bar exam in Arkansas, and then we just packed up the truck here and moved to Beverly Hills. So.
So, do you ever get the comedy mixed up with the law practice?
No, the law is a little more serious when you're dealing with money and life and stuff.
But it does need to lighten up. All right. Remember, we have already said hello to our satellite people, although we kind of didn't give time to talk to them. So let's go say hello to them once again, and then we'll get back in the game, okay?
Okay.
Fair enough? All right, we got satellite people out there. They are. They've been waiting 24 hours. There's Jerry in Wyoming. Hiya, Jerry. How are you?
I'm fine, Peter. Thanks.
Good to see you. Jerry, what do you do there in Cheyenne?
Well, Peter, I'm a business analyst for a software group at a major company here in Cheyenne.
Okay, well, I was hoping you were a cowboy. I thought everybody in Cheyenne, Wyoming's a cowboy. Not so.
Well, not true. I do like the great outdoors and the wide open spaces, however. So.
Well, you're in the right place for it. Well, it's good to have you with us, Jerry.
Thanks.
All right, good luck. Let's go meet our second player in the satellite in Tennessee. It's Julie once again. Hiya, Julie. How are you?
Hey, Peter. I'm doing good. I'm a nanny, so I'm here with the twins that I take care of and with their parents.
Oh, wow, that's great. A nanny, and there's the little ones. Hey, the whole gang. Well, you know, you may make enough money here. Who knows? You could buy the house, and they could become a nanny for your kids. You never know.
That's a great idea.
All right. Well, good luck, Julie. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right. Let's say hello once again in North Carolina to Ted. Hiya, Ted.
Hi, Peter.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
What am I looking at behind you, Ted? What do I see there?
It's my backyard.
Not too
I'm
shabby.
in the kitchen with my wife and my 10-month-old son, and you're looking through the window at my backyard.
Wow, it's a nice day there in North Carolina.
It's a beautiful day. It's a Southern California kind of day.
They may kick you out of the state for that, Ted.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
What do you do?
I'm a 31-year-old civil engineer in land development.
All right. Well, good luck. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
All right. We're back in our game. Remember, you have now $8,000 in front of you because you had 10 to begin with, but we had a couple questions played. Once again, let me review what's going on here, and that is that I'm going to ask you up to 8 questions in this case. You have to answer each one. If you answer correctly, you have no problem. If you answer incorrectly, it costs you $1,000, and you know you've already done that, so you know about that. Then you have to challenge at least one of those satellite players up there after each question. If they're right, cost you another $1,000. If they're wrong, they get a strike. 2 strikes, that player's out. Eliminate all 3 without going broke. You win the game. You have your knockout card for $3,000, and you have your swap-out card for $1,000. And we're back in the game. And everybody up there, no strikes. $1,000 for Julie and Ted. For folks on the phone and the internet, 1-877-PARANOIA and paranoia.excite.com. I know my satellite players are ready. If you are ready, Here we go. Schlemiel Schlemazel Hassenpfeffer Incorporated begins which show? A, All in the Family. B, Hogan's Heroes. C, Petticoat Junction. D, Laverne and Shirley. Oh, I should get a prize for just saying that correctly. Locked in. Ted, if you could hold up your card higher, great. There we go. Locked in. Okay, Kevin.
I used to watch Laverne and Shirley a lot, so I'll say D, Laverne and Shirley.
You were right. Laverne and Shirley is correct. Okay. You must take on one of the 3 up there.
Let's try Jerry. I haven't been to Jerry.
You haven't been to Jerry. You haven't been to Wyoming yet. Jerry, what about it? Schlemiel Schlemazel Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. What does it do?
Well, I said B.
No, Hogan's Heroes incorrect. Get your first strike. Hang on. Okay, you're still in the game.
I think we'll move on.
First strike, going to move right on to the next question. Okay, here we go. Question number 4. Folks on the internet, satellite phone. Kevin, here it comes. Today is the 25th anniversary of which of the following? A, the Beatles breakup. B, the fall of Saigon. C, Sesame Street's premiere. D, Iran hostage crisis begins. All right. Once again, Ted, hold it up. There you go. They're all locked in. You know, we have a producer in each one of their homes, so when they're locked in, they stay locked in, or we slap them real hard. Okay? Kevin?
I saw in the news that it was B, the fall of Saigon.
You were right. You read the news, and you did you some good. Who do you think is least likely? Who do you think is least likely to have read the Sunday paper?
Let's go back to Julie.
Julie in Tennessee, looking for a strike. Julie, what about it? 25th anniversary?
No strikes. No strikes. I said it was the fall of
Fall
Saigon.
of Saigon, and that got you another $1,000 into your bank account. That comes from you,
Okay.
Kevin. $1,000. It's hard to part
Yeah,
with that.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you could still take on either Jerry or Ted.
I think we'll move on to the next
All
question.
right, well, let's just see for the heck of it, because it makes me crazy here. Jerry, what would you have said?
Well, I would have said the fall of Saigon, of
Yeah,
course.
well, you were right to avoid that. And Ted, what would you have said?
The fall of Saigon, Peter.
See, you were wise to avoid them. And, you know, people read the paper and don't know what's going on. Let's go to the interactive world and just select some people at random and see off the phone what, well, only 1 out of 5. Michael in Salt Lake City, Utah, congratulations to you. He got it right. So let's take a look. The interactive jackpot has been reduced to $4,000 from the original $5,000. You know that each time the internet and phone people select it, answer it correctly, they reduce that interactive jackpot. Now down to $4,000. The more that's in it, the more you get to go after in the big time bonus round. Okay? Are you ready to go to the next question?
Yes.
Okay, me too. So we'll do it.
All
Here we
right.
go. Peekaboo Street's Olympic gold was for what sport? A, ice dancing. B, downhill skiing. C, speed skating, or D, biathlon. All right. Ted up higher once you get it, and Jerry too. All right. Little hesitation on there. What do you think?
Seems like I remember she was a skier, so I'll go B, downhill skiing.
You went downhill skiing, and that was the right place to go. Okay. You got Jerry in trouble. Julie and Ted in the clear.
Let's go back to Jerry.
Going to go back to Jerry, trying to get rid of you. If you're wrong, you're gone, Jerry. If you're right, you get your first $1,000. Talk to me about Peekaboo Street.
Well, Peekaboo Street, fortunately, I love skiing, so...
Oh, yeah, and you got it right, $1,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Comes from Kevin. Another 1,000. You're down to 6,000, Kevin.
I think we'll go on to the next question.
Going to go on to the next question. You want to mess around anymore, do you?
No.
We want to go on to the next question. Well, what do we got here? We got a strike on Jerry and 1,000, 2,000 for Julie, and Ted's got 1,000. If you're ready for the next question, that's what we're going to do. Here it is. Robin Williams won his first Oscar for his performance in what movie? A, Awakenings. B, Dead Poets Society. C, Good Will Hunting. D, Aladdin. All right. Everybody's trying to remember. Jerry did it. Okay.
I saw the Academy Awards here, so I'll go C, Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. You're batting 1,000 here. That's
Yeah.
nicely done. Correct. Okay. You want to go Good Will Hunting up there and see which...
Let's try Julie again.
Going to go for Julie in Tennessee. What about the Oscar performance of Robin Williams? Which one?
Unfortunately, I said it was Awakening.
Got you with Awakenings. He was really good in that too, but that got you a strike, Julie. That's your first strike. It's okay. All right. Now you still have 2 other players up there you can go after.
I think we'll move on here.
Going to move on. Well, let's take a look. We got Jerry with a strike and 1,000. Julie a strike and 2,000. Ted's in the clear and 1,000. Let's just check the interactive jackpot and see what's in there, what's been reduced by the interactive folks up here, the phone and satellite people, down to $3,550. You know there's more that's in that the more you get to after the bonus round. You have $6,000 left. I'm going to give you a moment to kind of regroup and think about your strategy. We'll be back with more Paranoia right after these waves.
Gus Papadopoulos from Safety Harbor, Florida, just north of Clearwater. So you're a big baseball fan, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Devil Rays?
Devil Rays ever since they moved in a couple years ago.
And you're also a collector.
Do collect some baseball cards and also some baseball programs.
What's the most valuable thing you got in your collection, Gus?
It's got to be something that my wife gave me for Valentine's Day. It's a program from the 1931 World Series, Philadelphia
okay.
A's and St. Louis Cardinals.
Uh-huh.
And it's not just the money, it's the fact that she thought enough of it to pass it along to me. Her engagement gift to me was also a 57 Topps baseball card with Mickey Mantle and Yogi Berra on it.
All right, Gus, you've won $4,000. We're going for $8,000. You're 8 away from $1 million. You've got 2 lifelines left. Let's play. Here we go. Who recorded the 1972 hit song My Ding-a-Ling? James Brown, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Bob Dylan.
Who recorded the 1972 hit song My Ding-a-Ling? Whoa. Don't think it's Bob Dylan. Doesn't fit what Bob does. Don't think it's Jerry Lee Lewis. But the song name does not ring a bell. This would be a good time for me to phone a friend.
Somebody in mind?
I would like to call David.
And who's David?
He and I went to school together.
All right, fine. Let's get David on the line, AT&T, and see if he can help Gus.
Hello?
Hello, David.
Yes.
Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hello.
How you doing?
Very good, thanks.
I'm here with your old college buddy, Gus, and he needs a little help right now.
Right?
So you can't see him, but he's already won $4,000, going for $8 when he comes on the line. He'll read you the question and the 4 possible answers, and one of them, of course, the right answer.
All right.
All right, so the next voice you hear will be Gus. Gus, you've got 30 seconds, and they start now.
David.
I guess.
Who recorded the 1972 hit song My Ding-a-Ling? James Brown, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, or Bob Dylan? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's tough. James Brown. I'm thinking Jerry Lee Lewis.
How do you know Jerry Lee Lewis?
I'm not too sure. It's just a gut, and it's not real clear.
Okay, why would you say that?
Don't know it.
Okay.
Didn't sound quite confident, did he?
Okay. Well, I was thinking James Brown.
I guess you could still narrow it down by 2 if you make this a guess.
I am thinking about that. I kind of wanted to save it for later, but kind of like using a star pitcher early in a 7-game baseball series. If you don't win early, you don't get to play late. Let me use my 50-50, please, Regis.
All right, computer, would you take away 2 of the wrong answers for Gus, leaving 1 wrong answer and the right one? What's that?
You're down to $5,000. Half your stash is gone, but you can still go after Jerry or Ted.
I think we'll move on.
Going to move on. Okay. Remember, up to actually, it's this is question number 8. So you have really 8, 9, and 10, and then that'll be it. So just keep that in mind. You have to retain at least $1,000 while you eliminate those 3 players. Okay, folks on the phone, internet, satellite, and Kevin. Last erupting in 1707, Mount Fuji is a celebrated volcano in A, Taiwan, B, China, C, Korea, D, Japan. All right. Wait for Ted. There we go. What do you think?
I believe it's in Japan.
You are right. It is in Japan. Okay. Now, what do you want to do? Find the state that's furthest from Japan there? Who do you want to go after? You got trouble. You got Jerry and Julie in trouble.
Let's go back to Julie again here.
Julie, he's just hammering on you. How about Mount
so
Fuji?
glad he is.
Where? I figured. Where is it?
Fuji is
Yeah,
in
Japan. Another $1,000. That's $4,000. Whoa. Okay, you're down to $4,000. It's the same amount Julie has. This is question number 8. You can go for Jerry or Ted, or we can move on.
I think I'll move on to the next one.
Okay, going to move on to the next one. It's question number 9. Folks on the internet, phone, satellite, and Kevin. Who composed the music to the classic ballet Swan Lake? A, Strauss, B, Stravinsky, C, Tchaikovsky, D, Wagner. All right, everybody's humming that tune now. I can just see it. All right, Kevin.
I think it was C.
Tchaikovsky?
If I had to guess.
You guessed right. It was Tchaikovsky. All right. Who do you think is least likely to know about Tchaikovsky up there?
Let's try Jerry this time.
You'd stay away from Julie. I can understand why. Jerry, he thinks you don't know anything about Swan Lake. Is he right?
Unfortunately, he's right.
Okay, second strike. You're out of here, Jerry, but you're leaving us with $1,000 just for hanging out in your house, so I appreciate you being with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, there you go. Moment of silence for Jerry. That's more than sufficient. Okay, Now we have Julie and Ted. You want to go after them? This is question 9.
Let's go after Julie
Gonna
here.
go after Julie. Julie, look at that smile on her face. I just got a feeling she's just going to snake you. What do you think about Swan Lake, Julie?
I think that the correct answer is Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, Tchaikovsky is Bring Me the News. 5,000 for you now. And that comes from, okay, it comes from Kevin. Kevin, you're down to your last $3,000. You can go after Ted.
Have to go after Ted.
Yeah, I think you pretty much do. Ted, what about it? Tchaikovsky or not?
It was Tchaikovsky.
It was
Peter.
Tchaikovsky. Okay, another $1,000.
Yeah!
Oh, Kevin is like Kevin is like a philanthropist unintentional. All right, we're going to go to the last question. Who knows what can happen here? Folks on the phone, internet, satellite, and Kevin, here it comes. Which of these was the first to be a regular series television show? A, L.A. Law. B, Law and Order. C, Matlock. D, The People's Court. All right. Ted and Julie. Julie's still thinking about it. Locked in. Okay, Kevin.
I believe it was D, the People's Court.
Yes, it is the People's Court. You're absolutely right. Okay. Needless to say, since that's the last question, you can certainly go after Julie or Ted. You cannot win the game, but you can certainly decide which one of those folks win the game. What do you want to do?
Let's go after Ted here.
Going to go after Ted, an equal opportunity one. Ted, if you're wrong, you get a strike. If you're right, well, you get another $1,000.
I got a strike, Peter.
You got a strike. First one, okay. Strike. Now, you've got 2,000 left. You can either take on Julie, or we can stop it now.
I think I'll just stop it now.
You're going to stop it now. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, she stops it right now. Let me tell you what that means. That means that you have lost the game, okay? But no one leaves here empty-handed, because we're going to give you $500. And I thank you for playing our game. All right, everybody's kind of in shock here, because he gets $2,000. Yep. I was going to take that away from you. Actually, I wanted some of it. Okay. $2,000. What happens up here is because Ted gets $2,000 and he goes goodbye. So congratulations, Ted, for getting $2,000. Julie, the deal is, Julie, that $5,000, since you're the highest winner, you not only get the $5,000, you get an opportunity to come on our show next weekend and play live right here and make the big bucks. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Well done. Thank you very much. Wow, that was great. And I wish you the best of luck on your stand-up goodies. And let's say goodbye to Kevin. And with $500, thank you. Okay. Let's go out there in cyberspace and grab somebody out there and play a game and see if they can win an E-Machines computer with the Intel Pentium 3 processor, as well as an Intel PC camera. Who do we lasso out there in cyberspace? Gabe from Graysville, Tennessee. Gabe, type away for me. How are you? Okay, well, you should be. You're playing live. Are you ready to answer our question and win the computer and the camera? Well, I'll say for you, you are ready, because I'm going to give you the question, you're going to give me the correct answer and walk away with the good one. Martin Short's nerdy character, Ed Grimley, is the world's biggest fan of A, To Tell the Truth, B, Jeopardy, C, Hollywood Squares, or D, Wheel of Fortune. Gabe, take a few seconds and give me your answer. You say it's C, Hollywood Squares. The correct answer is D, Wheel of Fortune. But thank you for playing our game. I appreciate it. Keep watching Paranoia. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the phone. Let's grab somebody out of the phone, see if we can give away the E-Machine and the camera as well. Who do we have on the phone? I hear background noise. And we got Tabitha from Soda Springs, Idaho. Tabitha, how are you?
Hi, Peter.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great now.
That's good. Now, you've been playing our game and answering questions correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's a chance.
For the last couple weeks.
Well, great. You've got good practice. If you're right here, you're going to get an E-Machine as well as a PC camera. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good luck. Here's your question. Which card game is scored using a pegboard? A, whist, B, cribbage, C, pinochle, D, canasta. Tabitha, take a couple seconds and give me your answer.
Oh, cribbage.
You say it's B, cribbage?
Yes.
Correct answer happens to be B, cribbage.
Yes.
So you have the computer as well as the camera. Congratulations. Thanks for playing our game. What's the best game show on television?
Oh, God, Paranoia!
Absolutely. Thanks. Bye-bye, Tabitha. Hey, folks, hang with us, because we're going to play another whole game of Paranoia with a new in-studio contestant, some more folks off the satellite. Take a look at some of the people up there who are going to jump in our game and play, so we'll be back in just a few seconds. Stay here. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Paranoia, live here on Fox Family Channel on this lovely Sunday evening. Nice to have you all with us. And you know what you want to do is you want to get in this game immediately, if not sooner. And you do that by picking up the phone and calling 1-877-PARANOIA. It's toll-free. And that way you can answer questions, win money, and affect the outcome of the game. Do the same thing on the Internet with paranoia.excite.com. And then we've got folks up there on the satellite. And what they're trying to do is make our in-studio contestant, well, a whole lot paranoid. Because he's going to try to go after as much as $1.5 million. Let's meet him right now. It's Mike Hawkins from St. Louis, Missouri. Hiya, Mike. How you doing?
Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I saw you last night, I thought. Last week.
No, last night, sir.
Last night, yeah. You know what happened? Mike was a winner on the satellite. Out there, he defeated the contestant here in the studio, just like we just had happen. And we flew Mike down here today. And wow, you must have flown all night.
Well, it was a 4-hour flight from St. Louis. We got here early this morning, or actually in the midday, and,
right.
and we've enjoyed touring around Los Angeles.
Great. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy winning some money, too. That'd be nice.
That would be nice,
Yay.
Peter.
Well, let me tell you, you got 10,000 big ones in front of you. That's hard, cold cash.
Like
and 10 stacks of $1,000 each. You want to hold on to as much of it as possible while you try to eliminate 3 players. 3, just like you were one of them last night. All right? Let me tell you about those folks. We have the folks on the Internet who helped us select 3 challengers out of a pool of players to go up against you and try to do exactly what you did, and that is to defeat you and prevent you from winning any money whatsoever, and not much less $1.5 million. You want to meet them right now?
I would like to.
I think we should. Let's go up and meet them right now. They're coming at us in live from all over the country. We have 9 satellite crews all over the country. We select 3 at any particular moment and bring them to you live. And we've got Drew in Indiana. Hiya, Drew. How are you?
I'm doing great, Peter. How are you?
I am fine. Why do I have this strange feeling that you attend Notre Dame?
Well, you're correct. I got the band right behind me and all my friends next to me ready to cheer me on.
All right,
here.
rooting you on. That's great, Drew. Nice to have you with us. Fighting Irish. Okay, Drew. Good luck.
Go Fighting Irish. Thanks a lot. You better get paranoid, Mike.
He's challenged you already.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. He says, uh-oh, we got a duel going on here. Let's go to our second player and say hello down in Florida to Diane. Wow, Diane, how you doing?
Fine, I'm doing great. I'm so stoked.
Well, we're equally stoked to have Ponte Verde Beach, Florida. Looks like a lovely early evening there.
Yes, it's a great evening. It's always paradise here.
Yeah! All right, Diane, what do you do there besides act as a lifeguard?
Okay, I'm training for my first marathon, and I hang out with my family and all my friends.
Great. Nice to have you with us. Good luck on the marathon.
Thanks, Peter.
This could be one right here. All right, let's go to our third satellite player. We'll go back west to Arizona and Robert. How you doing, Robert?
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
I am fine, thank you. Chandler, Arizona, what do you do there?
I'm a social studies teacher and a basketball coach at Carson Junior High in Mesa. Go Cougar!
All right. Go Cougars, go Fighting Irish. All right, Robert, good to have you with us. Good luck. Those are your 3 challengers. What you want to do is defeat them. I'm going to tell you how we play the game. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. You have to answer each one. If you answer correctly, you don't have any problems. If you answer incorrectly, it costs you $1,000 each time you do that. And you must challenge one of those folk up there on the satellite after each question. If they're right, you cost another $1,000 out of your stash. If they're wrong, they get a strike. 2 strikes, that player's out. Eliminate all 3 without going broke. You win the game. And you know our little goodies here. We have the swap out card. Give me it back with $1,000. You can swap one of those players for someone else. Knockout. $3,000 allows you to knock someone out completely. Okay, everybody set? Folks on the phone and the Internet, jump on right now. Play from your home, 1-877-PARANOIA, and paranoia.excite.com for the Internet. My satellite people, are you all ready?
Yeah.
There they are. Okay. Good luck, Mike. Here's your first question. What is the name of the world's first cloned sheep? A, Dolly, B, Sally, C, Mary, or D, Polly? Let's go and lock in on the satellite. Very good. Mike?
Peter, you know, this is the first question. It's a stumper. I'm going to have to go with A as a gut.
Gut feeling?
Yeah.
You got good gut feelings, my man, because that's right. Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Okay. Stumper for you. Might it be difficult for someone up there?
Peter, I'm going to go to Diane in Florida.
Florida. We're going down the Sunshine State. What do you know about the first cloned sheep, Diane?
Dolly!
Yeah, Dolly's right. You get $1,000. Very good. That's your first $1,000 out of Mike's stash. All right. They're going crazy in Florida. What about Indiana or Arizona?
No, we'll move on.
Going to move on. Second question coming up at you, folks on the phone and the internet, as well as my satellite people. Diane has finally settled down. We're ready. Here we go. Which one of these ingredients is not found in the recipe for a McDonald's Big Mac sandwich? A, lettuce, B, pickles, C, onions, D, tomato. All right. Everybody's trying to remember what they just had for lunch. Locked in. Mike, you know the answer?
Peter, I'm going to go with D, tomato.
Tomato, not tomato. You're correct. Now you have a Big Macs are everywhere, so who do you want to go after? No one's in trouble.
Peter, I'm going to go after Drew in Indiana.
Drew going for the Fighting Irish. Okay, the battle's on. Drew, what about a Big Mac?
Survey says $1,000 for me.
Yeah, tomato. $1,000 coming to Drew out of Mike's stash. Okay. I'll do the hosting, Drew, okay? All right. You want to go after Diane or Robert?
No, I'll pass.
You're going to pass. I want to find out. You guys want to find out? Yeah! Let's find out. Diane, what would you have said?
D.
D, tomato. And Robert?
Well, as they say in Arizona, D's and down.
Oh, yeah, you were very wise. You're a sagacious man. Let us go find in the interactive world how many folk out of a selected few, well, only 3 out of 5 on the internet. Aurelia, Floyd, and Verla. What about the phone people? Yeah, bingo, 5 out of 5 on that one. They all obviously had lunch. Blaine, Gary, Kevin, Jennifer, and Sean. So that affects the interactive jackpot, reducing it from $5,000 to $4,300. You know that the more is in that, at the end of the game, you make the more you get to go after in the bonus round. Does that sound fair enough to you?
That's fair.
All right. What are we going to do now? Go to our next question? Or we just, let's go to the next question. I like that idea. Folks on the internet, phone, satellite, here it is. On the last episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, new station owners fire everyone except A, Mary, B, Rhoda, C, Ted, or D, Lou. All right. A lot of young people there. I don't know if they're going to remember this one. Okay. Robert, there you go. You remember, Mike?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's an honest response.
I'm going with D, Lou.
D, Lou, incorrect. It's C, Ted. C, Ted. That's your first incorrect answer, one-on-one. So I'll take $1,000 from you. You're down to $7,000. Then again, it might be difficult for somebody up there. No strikes.
I'm going to go with Diane. She looks a little eager.
Diane, you're looking too eager, as Gordon. What about Mary Tyler Moore? Who got fired? Who didn't get fired?
I picked Mary.
Mary. Oh, well, that's nice of you to say, but it cost you a strike. Okay, there's your first strike of the game. That's exactly what you want to do. Okay, and now we're going to go and see if you want to take on Drew or Robert.
I'm going to take a shot at Drew. He's a youngster.
Oh, okay, Drew, you Fighting Irishman, you. What about it? Who didn't get
looks
fired?
like the party we're going to have is getting bigger and bigger, baby.
Oh, boy, another $1,000. Yeah, it's a big party. Coming out of your stash once again. Okay, you're down to $6,000. You can still take on Robert or move on.
I'm going to move on.
Going to move on. All right, let's take a review here. Drew's got $2,000, no strikes. Diane's got a strike and $1,000. Robert's totally in the clear. You have $6,000 left. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to kind of regroup and think about your strategy. We're going to come back and play more of Paranoia right here live on Fox Family Channel. Stay here.
For $2,000, Brian, actor Nicolas Cage is the nephew of what famous film director? Oliver Stone, Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, Stanley Kubrick.
Well, I know it's not Oliver Stone. He's about not that much older than Cage, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure it's B, Francis Ford Coppola. And I think I'll make that my final answer.
And you're right for $2,000. $4,000. Here it is. Which popular physicist has sold over 9 million copies of his book, A Brief History of Time? Stephen Hawking, Albert Einstein, Edwin Hubble, Steve Weinberg.
Well, I have an idea who it is. I'm going to say A, Stephen Hawking.
Confident?
Yes.
Final?
Final answer.
Just won $4,000. Eight away from $1 million and all of his lifelines intact. Here it is for $8,000. In tennis, what is the only Grand Slam tournament played on natural grass? The Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, U.S. Open.
Well, I know the U.S. Open is played on like a hard surface, a hard court. The French Open, I'm pretty sure, is played on clay. I'm almost positive it's not the Australian Open. I believe it is Wimbledon. I think I'm going to go with C, Wimbledon.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You had $4,000. You now have $8,000.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Paranoia Live here on the Fox Family Channel. If you haven't already done so, get in the game. Pick up that phone and call 1-877-PARANOIA. Get on the internet, paranoia.excite.com. And also, if you're through doing that, pick up the phone and call a friend and tell them to watch, because it's pretty exciting. We've got a really good game going on here. We have Mike with $2,000 given to Drew. Diane has $1,000 of his bucks with a strike. And Robert, so far in the clear. You have $6,000 left. The game can still go anywhere. If you're ready, we're ready.
I'm ready, Peter. Let's go.
All right. Very good. Phone, internet, satellite. Here's your question. What was Seward's Folly? A, an early vaudeville act. B, the first biplane. C, the purchase of Alaska. D, the first movie musical. All right. Drew's the first one up with the answer. Diane is still reflecting, as is Robert. Okay, they're locked in. What about it?
Seward's Folly, also known as Seward's Icebox, is C, the purchase of Alaska.
That is correct. You are once again in the right. All right. Who are you going to pick on?
Not going to pick on Robert. I think he knows this one.
Nope. Okay.
I'm going to go after Diane in Florida.
Diane in Florida. If you're wrong, you're gone. If you're right, you get another $1,000. That's a sad face, I think. What do we got here, Diane? She couldn't believe her own luck. $1,000. Let me have $1,000. I won't even ask what happened there, Diane, because you had the right answer, and it's all that matters. Do you want to go after Drew or Robert?
No, I'm going to move forward.
Going to move forward. Okay, let's go to our next question, number 5. Internet, phone, satellite, and Mike. Who started out as pianist for Bette Midler's club act? A, Barry Manilow. B, John Tesh. C, Burt Bacharach. D, Billy Joel. All right, Drew's first one up. Diane. Now Robert. Mike.
This is a stab in the dark. I'm not a piano fan. I'm going to have to go with B, John Tesh.
No, it's A, Barry Manilow. That'll bump you $1,000. You're down to $4,000. Difficult for you, might be difficult for someone up there. Who do you want to go after?
I'm going to go after Robert in Arizona. On this one.
Robert in Arizona, Bette Midler's act. Who was the pianist, Robert?
My favorite entertainer. Not Barry Manilow.
Oh, we got a correct answer and a critique. $1,000 more. 1,000 out of, you're down to $3,000 now, Mike. You still have the choice of going after Drew or Diane. We're on question 5.
I'm going to have to go after Diane.
Okay, Diane, once again, he thinks your luck may have run out. What about Barry Manilow? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't. I said B, John Tesh.
John Tesh. Okay,
Thank
that's
you
your
so
second
much,
strike,
though.
Diane. But you're leaving us with $2,000. I'd call that a pretty successful pool party. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
Diane goes bye-bye. You got, you struck out 1. You have no strikes on the other 2. We're going to go to Drew if you want, or we're going to go to the next question.
We're going to move on to the next
All right, we are indeed. Let's go to question 6. Internet, phone, satellite. This Monday, which magazine known for its photos will publish its last regular issue after 64 years? A, Look. B, Life. C, Reader's Digest. D, Harper's Bazaar. Okay, left up to the guys, Drew and Robert. Okay, Mike, you know the answer.
I'm going to go with B, Life.
B, Life is correct. All right. You need some strikes up here, as you know.
I do.
Who do you think is least likely to know that answer?
Both these guys are strong, I think. I'm going to try Robert in Arizona.
Arizona, Robert. What about it? What about the last regular issue after 64 years, Robert?
I'm enjoying life right now.
Oh, boy, I bet you are. Another $1,000. So now you have $2,000. And that's exactly what Mike has left, $2,000. Question 6, go after Drew or move on?
We're going to move on.
All right, before we do that, let's just see. Drew, what would you have had? What would you have said? B. Well, you were once again wise to avoid them. Let's go on the interactive world and see what a select group of people had with that question as an answer. Well, 5 out of 5 we selected on the internet got it right. Joseph, Anna, Barb, Chris, and Bone. 2 out of 5, Mike and Betty. That reduces the interactive jackpot from $5,000 down to $3,250. The more that's in that, the more you get to go after the bonus game. But you got to get to that bonus game. So we're going to go question 7. All right. Good luck. Here it is. Which actress sang with the all-American group Up With People prior to her acting career? A. Jessica Lange, B. Glenn Close, C. Annette Bening, D. Meryl Streep. Okay? Drew and Robert? Okay, not the easiest of questions as far as I'm concerned. What about it?
No, sir, it's not. I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to go with B.
Boy, your
Glenn
stabs
Close.
are great. Glenn Close is absolutely right. Whoa! Now, I know you want to stab out there. What's your plan?
I'm going to have to go after someone, aren't I?
Yeah, you sure are.
All right. Let's try Robert in Arizona.
Arizona, Robert, what about it? Up With People, who's in it?
Down with this one right here.
Oh, finally got you on one. A strike. Okay. First strike. Okay. You want to take on Drew and try to get a strike, or do you want to move on?
I have to be aggressive here. I'm going to go after Drew.
Okay. Aggressive it is. Drew, what do you think about it? Up With People.
Well, the Grayson guy didn't help me on this one.
Okay, Meryl Streep, a whole new ball game. You have the strike. Let's just take a quick review here. We've got Drew with a strike in 2000, Robert with a strike in 2000, and 2000 left for you, Mike. And we've got 3 questions to go. We're going to come back after this. Think about it, because you changed this game around real quick. We'll be back with more Paranoia right after these words. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Paranoia Live on Fox Family. We got a great game, and you need to get in it now, if not sooner, and that is 187-PARANOIA by the phone, internetparanoia.excite.com. And we do have a hot and heavy one going here. Mike, you're down to your last $2,000. Up there you have eliminated, struck out Diane. You have Drew with a strike in trouble with $2,000. Robert in trouble with a strike and $2,000. Are you ready for the next question?
I am.
Question number 8. Good luck. Internet, phone, satellite, and Mike. Which is not a game token you can use when playing Monopoly? A. Race car. B. Sack of money. C. Piggy bank. D. Battleship. Oh, well, Drew's up there quick. Robert? All right. Mike, you remember?
My first instinct said Battleship. Peter.
That's your answer?
Yes.
No, I'm afraid it's Piggy bank. Piggy bank, and it does rob your piggy bank of $1,000. You're down to your last $1,000. Now, you're in a position where you have to challenge at least Drew or Robert. If they answer it correct, you lose the game. If not, you stay in it. You eliminate one of them. Who do you want to go after?
Well, I played a lot of Monopoly in college. I'm not going after Drew. I'm going to check Robert in Arizona.
I think you're right. That's where I'd go too. Let's see how we did here. Robert, if you're right, you win the game, as it were. If you're wrong, you're gone. What about it? How about Monopoly token?
Money in the bank.
Oh, yeah, $3,000. You got it. Congratulations. And that's the last $1,000. I'm sorry, Mike. I thank you for being here. I hope you had a good trip. It's been a pleasure.
Trip.
We're going to give you $500 just for being in the game here.
Thanks
a lot.
Peter.
All right, let's say goodbye to Mike.
Good job, guys.
All right, take care. All right, Drew, you're fighting Irish guy. What was your answer, by the way? Show it to me. Yeah,
it
you
was
had it
Big
too.
Money Sunday over here.
Well, you got $2,000 coming to you, and our mighty thanks for being with us. And go fighting Irish.
Thanks
Take
a lot,
care.
Peter. Take care. Bye now.
Robert, you got not only $3,000, but an opportunity to come on here on this show and play for the really big bucks. You did a great job. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Whoa, that's fabulous. I'll tell you what we ought to do just for the fun of it. Let's go off in the internet world and see if we can grab somebody and see if they can win an E-Machines computer with an Intel Pentium 3 processor as well as the Intel PC camera. Who do we grab out here in cyberspace? Paula from Marlton, New Jersey. Paula, how you doing? Typing away on her keyboard. Well, your words are on TV, absolutely. Are you ready to play our game? This is the goal. Computer and the camera. Good luck. Paula, here's your question. If you go to the dentist and you're given laughing gas, what gas are you inhaling? A, hydrogen, B, helium, C, nitrous oxide, or D, carbon? Paula, have a few laughs, think about it, and give me your answer. You say nitrous oxide? Well, that's a laugh-a-minute stop. You got it, nitrous oxide. Congratulations, you got the machine with the camera. Thanks for playing Paranoia. All right, let's go out in the telephone world and see if we can grab somebody out of the lines and play our game for an E-Machine's computer with the Intel Pentium 3 processor as well as the Intel PC camera. We're in Pocatello, Idaho with Jeanette. Hiya, Jeanette, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on in Pocatello? What do you do there?
I'm a school teacher.
Wow, well then what grade do you teach?
I agree. Kindergarten through 8th grade.
Oh, boy, you teach everybody, so you should know all the answers. Well, good luck. Here's your question.
Thank you.
All right. What fraction of Congress must vote yes to impeach the President of the United States? A, 1/2, B, 2/3, C, 3/4, D, a simple majority. Think about it, Jeanette. Go to your social history and give me your answer.
Okay, B, 2/3.
You say B, 2/3. The correct answer happens to be B, 2/3. And you got the majority there. You got yourself the computer and the camera. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching us and playing our game up in Idaho.
Thank you.
All right.
America.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, hang with us. We're going to come back for more of Paranoia and more of Satellite folks. Take a look at them up there. They want to get in the game. We'll be back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Paranoia here on Fox Family Channel. We are live coming at you. And get in this game immediately, if not sooner. Pick up that phone and call 1-877-PARANOIA. That's how you play live. You can play live on the internet with paranoia.excite.com. And we got folks out there in Satelliteville that want to play our game. And what they want to do is make our in-studio contestant, well, a whole lot paranoid. She tries to go after as much as $1.5 million. Let's meet her right now. It's Kimberly Walker from Los Angeles. Hiya, Kimberly. How you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hey, you know, what do you do, Kimberly?
Oh, I'm a graduate student at USC.
What are you studying?
Thank you. I'm studying.
So you get one fan out there, right?
I'm studying professional writing. I'm going to write novels and plays
Good.
and screenplays.
Well, I hope to look forward to seeing and reading and all that kind of stuff. Nice to have you with us. Let me tell you what you got in front of you, $10,000. Pretty cool?
Yes.
Yep, you want to hold on to it because we're going to try to eliminate 3 players.
Okay.
And you know how we do that? We've got some internet folks that have already helped us select those 3 internet players, and they're going to come up against you. They're challengers. They're going to make you paranoid. That's their lot in life, as it were. So they want to make it such that you cannot win any money, much less $1.5 billion. Do you want to say hello to them right now?
Hi.
Let's go talk to them real quick. Hello, everybody out there in Satellite Land. We got Scott in Washington. I don't want to give you guys short shrift, but we're running low on time, so I just want to say hello, and then we'll come back and talk to you more about what you do and all that stuff later on. So, Scott, how you doing?
Peter, I'm doing great, thanks.
All right, good to have you with us. Let's go meet our second satellite player in Illinois. It's George. And George, you look like you're doing well. How are things?
Doing great, Peter. Thanks.
All right, nice to have you with us. And let's meet our third satellite player in Maine. It's Massachusetts, sorry. It's Bob. How are you, Bob?
I'm doing great, Peter. How are you?
I am fine. Good to have you all with us. Let's get to our game because we're running low on time. Let me tell you how we do this. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. You have to answer each question. If you're correct, you have no problems. If you're incorrect, cost you $1,000. And you must challenge at least one of those folks up there in the satellite after each question. If they're right, cost you another $1,000. If they're wrong, they get a strike. 2 strikes, that player's gone. You want to eliminate all 3 without going broke. You win the game. Fair enough?
Right.
And you know about the swap out card, $1,000, swap somebody out. You hold on to that. Knockout, give it back with $3,000. And you can just, back there. That's cool. All right, everybody on the phone and the satellite ready, as well as the internet. Here comes the first question. Good luck. What do the 5 interlocking rings on the Olympic flag represent? A, 5 senses. B, colors of the rainbow. C, 5 continents. D, first 5 events. All right, Scott's like, boom, right up there. George and Bob is locked in. Okay, Kimberly.
I will take a stab and say C.
C, 5 continents?
Yes.
Nice stab. You got it right. Yeah. Who do you think up there is least likely to know about the Olympics?
I'm going to go for Bob in Massachusetts.
Bob in Mass, because you're the last one pulling up the card. She thinks you don't know. How about it? Interlocking
Well, I
rings?
tell you, I watch the Olympics every year.
Yeah, you got $1,000 for watching it this time. 1,000 from Kimberly. Thank you very much. You can take on the other 2, 1 or 2, or we can move on.
I'll challenge George.
George, she's still going after somebody there. George in Illinois, what about the 5 interlocking rings?
Well, Peter, I watch the Olympics all the time, too.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody does. Another $1,000, courtesy of Kimberly. All right. You want to take on the third or move on?
Move on.
I don't blame you. Twice burned. What the heck? Let's go to our next question. Here it comes. Good luck. What a Feeling is a hit song from which film? A, Footloose. B, Flashdance. C, Fame. D, Dirty Dancing. All right. These guys are humming it as we speak. All right. Kimberly.
I believe that is Flashdance.
You are correct in your belief. What do you think up there knows the least?
I will try George.
George in Illinois. How about it? What a Feeling you got?
Well, What a Feeling is right. Flashdance.
Flashdance, another $1,000 coming to you. Oh, boy, this money's flying out of your bank account quick. Do you want to go after anybody else?
Move on.
Moving on. Let's take a review here. Scott, do we have time for another question? We do have a time for another question. Let's go to it real quick, and we'll go to question number 3, internet, satellite, and phone. The Winged Victory is A, statue in the Louvre, B, World War II bomber, C, Da Vinci painting, D, sports team mascot. All right, Scott's locked in quick. There comes Bob. George. Now for you, Kimberly.
I will try A.
Yeah, well-educated you are. Statue in the Louvre is correct. You're doing great here.
Yes.
This is where you have some problems. Who do you want to go after?
Let me try Scott.
Scott, you've laid off Scott so far. He hasn't got any money. What about it? Winged Victory, Scott?
You know what, Peter? I have money now.
Yeah, you sure do. Statue in the Louvre's $1,000. There's the whole family behind him. Another $1,000. Okay, you're down to $6,000. You can still go after either George or Bob, or we can move on.
Let me move on.
Move on. All right, just for quickly, George, what did you say?
I had A.
A. What did you say, Bob?
I had A.
A. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We got Scott with 1,000, George with 2,000, Bob with 1,000. You have $6,000 left, but we're running out of time, so you're going to come back tomorrow night and attack these guys once again, okay?
Okay.
All right, in the meantime, let's take a look at the top 5 folks on the internet. Those 5 people will each get an E-machine with the Intel Pentium 3 processor, as well as an Intel PC camera, and get to have a camera in their homes the next weekend. And they are Patrick, well, you know, you saw all the names up there. We're going to come back next week with Paranoia. Until then, Peter DeMarco saying, get the game.